When I first started, I was hired as a typist. It was the only marketable skill that I had at that time. However, I never received that typing job. They sent me to pack stew in cans in the packing department, canning department. And that's where I started. But also that's where I started becoming interested in the union and how I could make a difference in the discrimination that I faced. They never gave me that typing job. They never intended to give it to me. I later found out because they did not hire black typists in their front offices. And so I worked and I learned so much about the union as I packed stew in the can, as I raised grievances for myself and grievances for members of the union. I learned that it was very, very important to be a part of that organization because it provided the force, the source that I needed in order to improve my life and to help others to improve their lives. It was one of the first problems I had that after I worked for a few days on the packing line, packing stew in the can, a young white woman was hired after I was hired. And I was removed from my job putting lids on the cans, and that job was given to this young white woman. I thought that was unfair because I had just been told that I was doing such a good job putting tops on the cans. And a young black woman who was a steward in that department saw that I was having problems and came over to tell me that I could have a grievance meeting with the company officials. And she and I went down to hold that grievance meeting. I was impressed that here were two young black women meeting across the table with two white men who were the bosses in the plant. We raised our issue, and I was continuing to talk about my grievance of being replaced by this young white woman when the stewardess pulled on my frock, which I was wearing, for me to be quiet. And when we went outside the room, I couldn't understand why she told me to be quiet. She said, whenever you win a grievance, don't keep arguing. I said, did we win? She said, yes, we won, and you are going back on the front of the machine to put the tops on the can. I was impressed. How could two young black women meet with two white bosses and achieve the success that we had achieved at that time? I was told that it was because of the union. It was a violation of the union contract, and she explained it to me. And I was really moved to the extent that I wanted to do something to help this union. I didn't know what the union was, but I know that I needed help. And here was a place that I could get that help. I knew that I wanted to help other workers, and I found out that I could help them by joining with them and making the union strong and powerful enough to bring about change.